I'm here at ZohoDay 2024 with Jason, who is the Director of Product at RJG. Hello, Jason. Thank you for joining us.
Hey there, thanks for having me.
Why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about RJG?
Yeah, RJG offers training and technology into the plastic injection molding space. We help process engineers make better quality parts and reduce scrap. So we've been in business for 30 years, and we have 131 employees in 7 countries.
Awesome. How was the business started?
30 years ago, our founder came up with some patented processes to create better plastic parts. So started to train other engineers how to mold with pressure as opposed to with machine parameters. So it's sort of a finesse technique. It's family-owned business, and it's grown and scaled up since then. In about 2000, they came up with some pretty innovative technology that assists molders with making plastic parts and reducing scrap. Yeah, it's just grown since then and grown to other countries, and here we are today at 131 people.
Nice. That's quite the size of a company. But with you expanding and growing, what would you say is the biggest problems that the company has come across?
Yeah, I think they scaled up pretty heavily right before I arrived about 7 years ago. So scaling up was an interesting time in hiring a lot of new people to meet the demands of business. And when that happens and when you scale up quickly, processes are really important. Problems of taking somebody who's been doing something for 20 years and having them actually document it and practice it globally is always a challenge. Mm-hmm. And then if your systems aren't modern enough and not connected and integrated enough, it causes inefficiencies in the business. So we were at a point in 2018 where we realized we needed to fix those issues so we could scale at a more efficient pace and have the technology that's underlying and assisting us doing our jobs is integrated across the company so we can collaborate easier and utilize the tools and technology to assist us in our business.
Wow, that's very interesting. So did Zoho help at all with any of this?
Yeah, absolutely. So in 2018, we invested in looking at different applications and how they could support our needs at the time. So we did a pretty long 6-month assessment of Salesforce and Zoho. We utilized certified partners for both of those companies, both of those applications, to help us understand our needs and then understand our costs and our benefits from using both of those systems. Zoho obviously won out in the end, and we took another year to implement Zoho CRM and then Zoho Desk, as those are our customer-facing tools that we use. And then we've grown into the Zoho One platform up to about 23 different applications and slowly started to expand into the Zoho suite of applications over the last 5 years.
Wow, that's very interesting. How has your business process changed because of Zoho?
We are more diligent at defining our processes and practicing continual improvement of those processes. And what's cool about Zoho is that it allows us for the flexibility of change and continual improvement. So let's say we have a specific sales process and we want to change like the deal stages because we're changing our sales methodology. It's pretty easy for us to do that in Zoho, and all of our processes are going through continual improvement, and Zoho supports us by being flexible enough to allow us to make those changes and to improve.
Awesome. Have you found it very useful connecting the products and being able to see how it how you can work with Zoho CRM, and it can move throughout all of the whole Zoho verse,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. CRM and Desk are pretty intertwined in terms of understanding what happens at the specific customer level. When did they send in a repair? When did they call in and ask for help about a certain piece of the technology? It's all in a customer record that you can see in the CRM or that you can see in Desk. So that integration is pretty tightly woven. We have a repairs department, so the records all flow back into the CRM. We've got account products, so we know that are serialized, so we know what customers have what products and when they send those products in, what those serial numbers are. We use Zoho Creator in our production facility to manage those serial numbers and to integrate CRM Desk. Creator is what we used, and then our ERP, which is separate from Zoho, which is Sage. So having those all integrated together has been very beneficial and very much more efficient for us as a business and as a manufacturer of sensor technology.
Awesome. It sounds like Zoho has really helped further your business.
Yeah, it's kind of like our superpower. It's there for us, and it can grow with us, and it allows us to be more efficient. It allows us to collaborate easier and deliver a better experience for our customers. A lot of the times when things are working for you internally and you've got happy employees and you have a good culture and good processes in place, that really affects the customer experience and how we can help our customers succeed easier.
Great. Any future plans with Zoho? Any specific app that is either coming out, that you've heard of, or that is already been out and very well established that you're like, wow, we really should kind of work on this and integrating it in?
I mean, I think in general, all the applications have a ton of capabilities and new features coming all the time. So we use every application at a different level of capability. Mm-hmm. And what's cool is that Zoho is so powerful that we can grow into each one of these applications. And so there is a continual improvement of trying to use the application, let's say the CRM, for example, a little more, and just slowly get to more utilization of a specific app. Our next biggest effort is really around marketing automation. And so we use it to maybe 10% of what it can do. And so we're looking at really fully using it to its full potential.
Wow, that seems really great. All right, well, where can people find out more about you and LJG? RJG.
RJG.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens all the time. It's 3 letters, and you never know. You can find me on LinkedIn, Jason Yoffy, on LinkedIn, mm-hmm. Director of Product at RJG, and then RJG's website is rjginc.com. So you can learn more about our company and what we do. And we've got a whole team of Zoho champions within our company that help optimize what we're doing and help kind of proliferate Zoho usage throughout the company so we can stay up on our continual improvement efforts.
Great. Well, thank you for coming on with us and answering a few of my questions. It was very much appreciated.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.